in the beginning. Before the church, before the law, before the fall. Before everything there was God. Our identity, our story, even our purpose. Everything has to start somewhere. And in the beginning, God.
The one who came to this earth to die on a cross for you and I so that we could walk in relationship with God was the one who was there and breathed life into Adam and Eve.
And John talks about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The very first of his gospel, he talks
Yep.
about that.
We, again, because our brains are so small that we can't wrap our heads around it, we tend to kind of push it to the side, push it off to the side, and not consider the magnitude of that.
So the very one who breathed life into man would put himself up on a cross and die for man.
Yeah. Yeah. That takes on a whole additional layer of amazing grace. You know, we sing these things and I don't think we get the implications of them. You know, I mean, amazing grace. Oh, good. I don't have to pay for this thing I did over here. Oh, it's so much more than that. I mean, I don't want to discount that. I mean, obviously, you know, the forgiveness of our sin is there, but it's so much richer than that. You know, I can't think of this without that song. See, I mean, you know, I'm one. I love some of those old hymns. You know, I mean, and one of my favorite is In the Garden. You know, I mean, that picture of walking in the garden side by side with the living God, walking with Him, talking with Him, and that's what He invites us to, into that same kind of relationship. That's how much He values. You know, I'll tell you what happened this morning. Again, kind of a little glimpse, little snippet into some of this. You know, one of my grandsons walks up this stairs this morning. No one else is home. No one else is here, and he just wants to walk upstairs and he just wants to chat. Now, I mean, you know, I get it, right? I mean, you know, I understand. He's avoiding what his dad told him, so he escaped. I mean, I get it, you know, but here he is. What an amazing couple of minutes just to chat about his little green slime thing that he was playing with, and how, you know.
But that was important to him, and he saw that Grandpa thought that was important as well, right?
Absolutely. You know, we won't get into the fact that he first wanted to know where Grandma was. You know, I mean, you know, we won't talk about that. But it's, I can only imagine. I get a tiny little glimpse of what the Father in heaven must think, must feel when He invites us in to walk in the garden. Again, we come back to the value. You know, how much He values us.
So when He sent His Son, Jesus, it wasn't just to redeem us, to save us. There's more to it than that. There is an eternal relationship with us that's it's opening the door to that as well. So in other words, He didn't just die to save us. He died also to have a relationship with us going forward throughout all eternity.
I think our understanding of redemption and saving is way too limited. I think we understand it only as this is my ticket so I don't have to go to hell.
Right.
No. Redemption is walking side by side with the Father.
Yeah, and so it's that relationship.
Absolutely.
And so he died so that we would be restored to Him, that we would, as you say, walk with our Lord throughout all eternity, that we would have that relationship. I think you're right. I think that our thinking of salvation is too shallow.
The beginning matters. Knowing who God is and what He's done, knowing where we come from, helps us understand where He is leading us.